Hi all, this is an update on my elbow. It is October 30th and it's been a year and August, September, October, 3 months since my surgery. It was in July 5th of 2023 and it is now October. It was funny when I was looking for videos when I first broke my arm. There was a girl who I watched, and everybody did videos, or the videos I found were always for the first part of it, but then nobody ever did the update. I was like, oh, when I'm going to do it, I'm going to do consistent updates. And of course, that's how it goes, where you don't, you get busy and life gets back to normal. Around the 3-month mark, my arm felt pretty good. I did physical therapy for 6 months and that was about the end of it, and after that it just needed strengthening. I was never able, or at least not yet, to get full straightening back of my arm, so that is as straight as I can get it. I do work daily on that and it hasn't really changed, so this was the hardest part. I have heard that up to 2 years that it can improve, and so I do. I continue to work on it, and see. And every time I try to do that, it gets really tight here. It kind of hurts right here, and then it feels almost like there's a block right here. So I don't know if I dislocated it, or I mean I did dislocate it, but if the dislocation potentially, we were so focused on the break and replacing the radial head, did the dislocation cause this to only be able to move here? It's probably scar tissue. It could be, there could be a lot of reasons. I don't really know. The doctor gave me a clean bill of health, and I'm only supposed to go back if I have chronic pain start up. And so far it's sore all the time. Especially when I try to do this, it hurts. When I'm just like doing my regular thing, I don't feel it at all. But when I start doing this, or if I go to the gym and I try to do, planks or push-ups, it's still very weak. I rely a lot on this arm because I can't lock myself into place, and so this puts a lot of strain on the muscles because I'm not strong to begin with, or I'm getting there, but so that's it gets very sore after doing any kind of gym weightlifting, planks, bicep curls, and anything that uses this arm. But daily activities, walking around, doing the things I need to do, I have pretty much 100% of my capabilities back, which is great. I don't really notice it unless I am, trying, like I said, trying to straighten it or trying to do, planks or anything that supports my weight on that arm. I haven't gone back to horseback riding just because that fear is there, and we'll see what happens. And I also haven't had to use it to catch myself. The doctor said at some point I would use this arm to catch myself because I'm kind of protective over it and a little afraid to use it for certain things, and so that someday I would do something, I would catch myself and it would be fine and it would work fine. So generally, like I said, I have all, this was the probably one of the hardest to get back for me, was this one. So I can move, any of this way. I can touch my shoulder, I can do any of that. It's just getting it straight is the only one that didn't get back all the way. And it cracks when weather comes. It gets sore, like almost like arthritis. I can feel, there's my scar. You can kind of see how it's healing, and it's still healing. It's still red, still working there. And then I had the little scar right here from where they pulled the like tendon or ligament or whatever it was through this bone, and I actually ended up having to have a second surgery 6 months later to get the little tiny metal bit out, because every time I leaned on something, it would scrape and it started to stick out. So they just took that out. It was a surgery, but it wasn't a major surgery. It was very quick, and this healed very well the second time, which was great. But yeah, that's what that scar looks like right now. And other than that, the little bit of arthritis, the doctor said this will never need to be replaced. He said it's just a placeholder to hold that joint steady. It should last forever. I should never have to have it redone. It doesn't make any crazy noises, but it does crack every once in a while, and I think a lot of that is scar tissue. And then right here, it has always been numb since the surgery, and it is still numb. So this area just right in here is still numb, and it doesn't bother me. There's no like nerve pain or anything like that, which I was really afraid of. But it is weird that that just how this feels, where you can't feel it anymore. But other than that, I can't really complain. I mean, goodness, for as much as I broke this arm, I am very grateful that it is as good as it is. And like I said, I beekeep, or I keep bees. I'm able to lift the things I need to lift and do the things around the house. And I'm slowly with the gym getting stronger so that I can, at first I couldn't support myself at all doing like a plank on this arm. And I've gotten to where for like a second I can hold this arm up and keep this one straight and support myself. So that's been really good. And it just takes time. I think I'm not done healing. I think it is going to take a few years of really working it and trying to get it strengthened to see just how much more, if there's any more improvement, but how much improvement I can make on it. And I'm hoping to someday be able to get this straight. It's funny, I just hope it someday it's gonna like crack and go whoo and go straight, so whatever's stopping it, will break open or whatever's going on here. But anyway, I don't want to break anymore. But other than that, everything has been just moving along, and you get back to life and you get busy. So as hard as it was in the beginning, and you can't even do your own hair, you can't take your own showers, it is painful and annoying and stressful. It does, and it's hard. Physical therapy is very hard. It's very painful. Your arm is sore all the time, and it is sore whenever I work it. It gets sore, and it didn't used to do that. So even with all of that, it gets better, and you get back to life, and things are okay. And like I said, 99% of the time, I don't even notice it. I just go through my day, and it is my new friend now. Is my little implant here. So hopefully that answered some questions people have been asking, how I'm doing now, and that's it. If you have any more questions, I'll try to get to them. Thank you so much. All right.